Theme for this year's Republic Day is women's empowerment. All women contingents of the three defence services will take part in the parade along with a tableau from the capital. Yesterday, tight security arrangements have been put in place by both India and the United States for Obama's visit. 40 sniffer dogs have been flown in from the US and a no-fly zone has been ordered over Delhi. US forces will check all Republic Day tableaus that will be put up on display. I want to go across to my colleague Simi Pasha. She's joining us this morning. Simi, as I was driving in to our office, it was raining. Is it raining where the parade will take place as well? And what's the Met Department's projection? What's the forecast like for the rest of the day?
Good morning, Rahul. The forecast for today predicts rainfall. The weather has been cloudy since last evening. It's been raining heavily. In fact, one wonders what's going to prompt all the Jawans who are parading on Rajpath, apart from the spirit of Republic Day, the pride that they take in being a part of India. Massive security arrangements across the national capital. Rahul, when we started out from our office at 5:30 this morning from Noida, we encountered at least 10 checkpoints till we reached ITO here. There's massive security arrangements. Close to 50,000 security personnel are guarding key locations across the national capital. It's extremely cold, it's raining, but despite that, there's also a festive spirit in the air today. We've been seeing public announcement systems across the national capital in key locations playing patriotic songs. So people, of course, are also now will be beginning to move towards Rajpath, where they'll be witnessing the Republic Day parade live.
And that's interesting. This is the first time that the Republic Day parade will also be shown on private television stations. It's also being shown outside India. Huge amount of interest also because this is Modi's first Republic Day parade, and also you've got a special VVIP guest in the form of President Barack Obama. There's a huge amount of security. Maha Siddiqui is also joining us this morning from the ITC hotel where President Obama is staying at the presidential suite. What time is the president likely to get out of his hotel this morning? And what can you tell our viewers about his itinerary for the day, Maha?
Well, Rahul, a very good morning to you and a happy Republic Day. It's a cold morning here. We are standing a little distance away from Moria Sheraton because we are not allowed to go anywhere close to that. There are several checkpoints leading up to Moria. US President Barack Obama will be stepping out of his hotel at 9:10 this morning. He will be headed to Rashtrapati Bhavan, from where he will be taken to Rajpath. From 10 to 12, he will be at Rajpath witnessing the parade, after which he will once again come back to the hotel. There is an at-home after that around 3:49, and in the evening he will be busy with business delegations, CEOs from India and the United States, and business related meetings all evening. But the morning is of course all booked for the Republic Day parade, that big event of him becoming the first US president to be the chief guest at India's Republic Day parade.
Stay with me, the both of you, while you're out braving the rain and this dreary winter cold. Samir started sipping coffee this morning. Our reporters out there braving the rain, you're sipping a nice cup of coffee. How successful you think the Obama visit's been so far?
I think it was, what they were able to do yesterday was quite significant. They ticked all the boxes: defense, cooperation, the right semantics on climate change, on economics. They were able to declare a friendship agreement which was able to elevate the relationship, bring in the Commerce Secretary into the conversations in the strategic dialogue. So I think they've ticked all the boxes. His coming here on the Republic Day itself is a deliverable, and I think that we should not lose sight of that fact. Modi, being the man who's aware of opportunities, has also showcasing some of his key ventures on this Republic Day. Number one, I think he's trying to rebrand India and the whole issues around women's safety. So you can see he's showcasing women armed personnel at this particular event. He's also showcasing his pet projects through tableaus on his on this particular parade. So I think if I was going to be an event planner for Modi, I think this event is a big success.
Modi doesn't need an event plan.
He doesn't.
That's the one clearly area where he doesn't need anyone. He's the master planner.
He's the master planner.
He can give Viscraft a run for its money.
True, true. And I think he's done. This is a fantastic 1.5 days so far.
And he keeps referring to the personal chemistry. between himself and the American president, referring to the American president by his first name, a very unusual occurrence. It happened in the David Cameron press conference with Obama, but it doesn't usually happen with an Indian Prime Minister, most of whom have been very, very formal. What are you making of this informal aspect of the relationship?
I think there are three layers to it. Number one, he's trying to demonstrate to everyone that let bygones be bygones. We are now personal friends, and this relationship is not going to be victim to history. Number two, he's trying to tell people in India, he's talking to his constituency in India, he's very smart. He's telling people here that you finally have a leader who's a buddy-buddy, to use the words of one of his parliamentarians, buddy-buddy with the US president. And I think that has an effect on...
His critics in the Congress say he seems to be trying too hard.
He's working too hard. Yes.
No, it comes across, they say, as desperate.
I mean, I understand what the Congress is implying, but I would just reply that he's working hard on a relationship. Sometimes you may seem to be over-ego in doing that. But I think he's probably got the balance right till now.
Yeah, between not working hard and working hard is in any day the preferable option. President Obama will be at Rashtrapati Bhavan this afternoon for the president's at home, but last night he was at the banquet thrown by the president. The who's who of India was at hand, queuing up, standing patiently to say their hellos to the American president. In fact, Pranab Mukherjee was getting a little angry as people taking far longer than they usually do at the customary banquet. And over here, President Obama praised the Modi kurta, saying that he wanted to wear the Modi kurta. He recalled a headline back home which asked, who is the new fashion icon apart from Michelle Obama, and said, I was thinking of wearing a Modi kurta myself. He appreciated Narendra Modi, saying that he's tough and has a style.
One of our newspapers back home wrote, move aside Michelle Obama, the world has a new fashion icon. Tonight I was thinking about wearing a Modi kurta myself. And while I do not want to use a dinner like this to make United States policy.
Now that's not the kind of thing you'd see an Indian leader say ever. They'd be very prim and proper. Modi did have a bit of shirt fronting in Australia, but not this casual.
No, I see, Obama brings this freshness to it. And I think this Republic Day is special because you have two people who are special people, who have worked through the system, who have, in sense, Obama is an outsider to DC, Modi is an outsider to the Delhi Darbar. Both of them are now in India on an occasion which is Modi's first Republic Day. We should not forget that. This is his first Republic Day. So in a sense, I think this occasion, there's a bit of a romance about this occasion because of the people involved. But I also believe that this is important because of the relationship involved. This is
it's a fresh start.
It's a fresh start.
Because people usually over a period of time got fatigued with Republic Day, with Independence Day. With Modi there's a new zing around these traditional festivals, and people once again very excited about the festival of our Republic.
So that's right. He's rebranded the Republic Day. I think that's now going to be an occasion that people are going to mark on their calendar.
No, and it's a challenge for Modi as well to come up with who to invite after Obama and ensure the level of excitement.
After Obama, people will be queuing up. Now this is the place to go to. Obama has now set the benchmark. Now this is the event people would like to be invited.
This is a template.
This is a template.
And we hold the card in terms of whom we wish to invite. It was a day marked with bonhomie and symbolism as Obama landed in Delhi Sunday, right from the Air Force Station till the presidential banquet. The growing Modi-Obama closeness was there for all to see. And coupled with the breakthrough in the nuclear deal, Obama lived to his promise of a significant announcement. Let's look back at day one of the American president's visit.
Barack Obama, the first ever US president to visit India on Republic Day, arriving at the Air Force Station at Palam at 9:40 a.m. on Sunday. An excited Prime Minister Narendra Modi receiving President and First Lady Michelle Obama, breaching protocol. Obama then visiting Mahatma Gandhi's memorial at Rajghat to pay his respects, offering a wreath, observing a moment of silence. Post which, he planted a people's sapling along with Power Minister Piyush Goyal. Obama also gifting a charkha as a memento and a bust of Mahatma Gandhi. Leaders of the two nations then meeting at Hyderabad House, where they hold formal bilateral talks on crucial issues over a working lunch, followed by a stroll in Hyderabad House lawns. 3:30 p.m, the most awaited development coming through. with the Indo-US nuclear deal being sealed. The US accepting to withdraw the tracking clause, which allows America to keep a tab on nuclear reactors installed by US companies in India. Obama and Modi then addressing the press, followed by an interaction. President Obama starting his speech in Hindi, saying Mera pyar bhara namaskar.
Mera pyar bhara namaskar.
At 8:10 in the evening, Obama, accompanied by the US First Lady, arriving at the Rashtrapati Bhavan for the dinner banquet hosted by President Pranab Mukherjee. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, Congress President Sonia Gandhi, senior BJP leader L.K. Advani and members of the Modi cabinet among the invitees. Obama raising a toast to the great partnership of the two nations and the Indo-US friendship.
One of the special features of this year's Republic Day is the focus on women. Women in our armed forces will be marching past along with the Republic Day contingents. I want to go across to Preeti Chaudhary. She's been tracking the preparations being made. We had Wing Commander Pooja Thakur yesterday. We're seeing women contingents marching by. A big day for women's empowerment, also given the focus on the Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao Yojana. So the Prime Minister saying women are special this Republic Day and always actually. Preeti? Okay, give me a moment.
Yes, Rahul.
Yeah, Preeti, I'm saying that there seems to be a huge amount of focus on women's empowerment, showcasing the women power in our armed forces. This has usually been an all-male bastion, now women being welcomed and showcased to the world.
Well, you're bang on, Rahul. The Prime Minister had also mentioned it during his 15th August speech. And even today, with what we're expecting, of course, all women contingents marching past. I just want to take you through an incident which, because we were just trying to come in, of course, there's unprecedented security. But we saw a lot of people just lining up right behind me at Mandi House, and most of them were young students from Delhi University, and most of them were women. So extremely excited, especially where the theme of the Republic Day is concerned, and of course Obama is an added bonus.
Oh, absolutely. And the one focus that's also being made, Samira, no one's really talking about this, is the subtle attempt to try and use this in the Delhi campaign. While you've got all these atmospherics taking place, the perfect photo opportunities, BJP workers on the ground, very active, trying to tell the voters of Delhi, see what Obama, see what Modi's been able to do. You've got the most powerful man taking salute to our tricolour.
And that's why the first name helps. So, when someone tells me why is Modi using his first name or, calling him Barack, it's exactly for this reason. To showcase to his domestic constituency that they finally have a leader who has a relationship at par with supposedly the most powerful man on the planet. And I think this is not missed on his party workers as well, and they are going to be making most of this opportunity. I don't think it necessarily is a deliberate ploy, but it is part of his communication DNA. I think he understands this, that this is an occasion that could be very useful for what's happening at home.
Now we saw during the Madison Square Garden event, that particular speech used later in the Maharashtra elections, shown on primetime TV. So the Prime Minister using foreign policy to try and get extra votes when it comes to domestic politics as well.
And that's very interesting, Rahul, because normally you would find that domestic politics hinders the ability of the previous Prime Ministers to conduct foreign policy. This Prime Minister is turning the logic on its head.
He's writing his own book.
He's writing his own book.
With his own pen, with an ink he's created himself. This is different from anything that we've seen in the past. You wouldn't have thought last year that you'd actually have President Obama sitting through the Republic Day parade. This when he's already been to India once. During coverage of Namaste Obama, the President has put out the Padma Awards list for 2014. 104 people have been rewarded for their exceptional and distinguished service. The list comprises 9 Padma Vibhushans, 20 Padma Bhushans and 75 Padma Shris. The Padma Vibhushan will be conferred on BJP veteran L.K. Advani, Punjab Chief Minister Prakash Singh Badal, legendary actors Amitabh Bachchan and Dilip Kumar. The Padma Bhushan is being given to Microsoft founder Bill Gates and Melinda Gates for exceptional social service. There are also senior journalists Swapan Das Gupta and Rajat Sharma of India TV, and senior lawyer Harish Salve is being honoured with the Padma Bhushan, and the Padma Shri is being conferred on filmmaker Leela Bhansali, Prasoon Joshi, cricketer Mithali Raj, economist Vivek Debroy, and the creator of Chacha Chaudhary, the late Prabhu.